Hey guys, what's up? This week we're talking about tempo runs, so let's get stuck in.
Ryan Little.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fordy Runs. If this is your first time at Fordy Runs, smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join our Facebook running community and check out the links below. There's loads of cool stuff down there. Right, so tempo runs. Very quickly, we're going to do this at a tempo pace. What is a tempo run? I see loads of stuff about it. People are asking, especially right now with marathon training, people are worried about should they be doing tempo runs, not doing tempo runs, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to tell you all about it. Right guys, so what are tempo runs? Right, basically, and this is a non-technical way of describing it, as you'd expect on 40 runs, it's a faster paced run, ideally over 20 minutes to half an hour. You're running at a pace where you're not dying, it's not intervals, it's not super fast, but it's sort of that pace where you could answer yes or no, but you couldn't have a conversation with your mate. The sort of science part of it, without getting too technical, is that it's like you're creating lactic acid when you're running, right, as you know, in your muscles, right? And then that gives you, if you build that up too much, and then you get those heavy feeling in your legs, and it just starts all going to pot, right? But basically, when you're doing a tempo run, you're running at a pace that your lactic acid, what you're making, is going out your body. So you find that sort of sweet spot. And it's quite hard actually when you start out to try and find that level, because what you'll find is you're actually going too fast, or you're actually not going fast enough. So yeah, that's kind of the sort of technical side of it. You're trying to find that pace where the lactic acid that you're creating is getting sort of dispensed. And it's hard to do to begin with, but you will get it. Try and find somewhere flat to start with, somewhere where you're not going to get interrupted with stopping for traffic or dogs or bikes or whatever. Somewhere flat where you can go, say, for about 20 minutes to half hour, sort of the optimal time that you want to do a tempo run. And try and find that pace. I'll get onto that in a second, exactly what that sort of pace should be. But that is sort of the dirty way of looking at what a tempo run is. So why do a tempo run? Well, while you're marathon training and doing half marathon training, a tempo run is wicked because it firstly it builds up your stamina, and it will help you with the mental aspect, because you're going to be running at a pace that's going to be hurting towards the end of it, right? So maintain that pace over, say, 20 to 30 minutes is actually going to be quite testing mentally. So that actually helps you for your longer runs anyway, right? So that's all good. The stamina is excellent for your long runs as well. And I say, you'll find a pace where that sort of, you're just below that lactic level where you're not going to be starting to build too much up that your legs start feeling really heavy. And that's why it's really important on those long runs. And when you're doing marathon training and stuff like that, sticking a tempo run into your training is such an awesome thing to do. And that's why I like all the professionals do it, is because, I say, it just helps with that stamina. It just helps with that, I say, finding that sort of level where you're not building up too much lactic, but you're sort of, you are increasing speed and you are increasing stamina, if that makes any sense. So what is your tempo pace? Well, to actually find your proper tempo pace, you should actually go to like a university or a clinic, and they'll stick you on a treadmill and they'll do all sorts of scientific stuff, right? But like me, you've probably not got any time to do that. Some of the fancy watches out there, they kind of say they can do it, and you can kind of set it up to do it on a run. But it doesn't take into fact, like if you're running into a headwind or it's cold or it's warm and stuff like that. So you can get a guide on your watch. It's like VO2 max. You can get a guide on your watch, but it's not completely accurate. The best way to kind of describe it is to run. Now, I think what they recommend is 25 to 30 seconds slower per mile than your 5k pace. So work that out. It's 25 to 30 seconds slower per mile than your 5k pace is roughly a way to look at it. Me, just to give you exactly what I do, my tempo pace ranges a little bit, but basically, let's say I'm running a marathon training at 6 minutes per kilometres. My sort of tempo pace is down to like 5 minutes per kilometres. I can maintain that for 5 to 6 kilometres, and I can maintain that for a reasonable amount of time. I could, if I wanted to, go 6 or 7 kilometres, and that's how I know where my lactic acid threshold is. I say it's a sort of that pace that I could maintain if I wanted, that I could if I needed to. But at the end of it, I would be blowing like, Jesus, that was hard. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. I say, as a rule of thumb, 25 to 30 seconds per mile slower. So how often should you be running a tempo run? Now, I run a tempo run basically once a week, right? I mix it up with hills. It is hard to be careful out there, especially now with the weather coming in a bit bad, icy, stuff like that. You've got to be a bit smart if you are running a faster pace, particularly if you're running when it's dark. But yeah, I try in my marathon training to do one once a week if I can. Yeah, and I try and mix my runs up, as you know, I've mentioned it before. But yeah, try and, if you can, get it into your training once a week. It will really help you with your marathon training. So yeah, check it out. There's loads of stuff online about it, like Runner's World and things like that, with a little bit more of the scientific side of things. As I said, I'm no scientist, I'm no PT. I'm just telling you what I do and why they benefit me. I definitely notice a difference from doing tempo, in particular in the summer. When I was looking to get, after the marathon, I was looking to get speed back. I really cracked on with my tempo runs. And I did a lot of work making sure I was maintaining that pace for a good period of time, and it really benefited me. I really felt stronger, and I really felt better, and the proof was in the pudding because I was smashing PBs all summer. So there you go, that's it guys, hope that was useful. Quick video on tempo running. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, you know the drill, subscribe, check these videos out, pretty cool, and I'll catch you guys later.